Today on the show, we've got the top trends for 2020. But first, we're talking about decorating your very first home. And with spaces in big cities getting smaller and smaller, it's important to know how to tackle a tiny space. So please welcome Shai Deluca and new homeowner, Nicole Servinis.
Good, how are you?
Okay, congratulations. That is such a big deal. Oh yeah, let's sit down in your new space. So this is pretty exciting. Your very first condo.
Yes.
What was this whole experience like for you?
Well, at the beginning, very stressful.
Yeah.
Enter Shai, enjoyable.
Right.
Sweet.
Is he a joy to work with?
Yes.
Yeah, well, we love him too.
Sometimes.
Okay, what we need to see is a look at your condo before anything started. So let's take a look at it's a tiny condo before all the work started.
Nicole, congrats on your new place.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited.
So it's a great space. Now, it's a little bit challenging because it is quite small. So tell me what you're hoping to accomplish.
I definitely want to make it feel bigger than it actually is while keeping it modern and also keep in mind the resale value.
Right. So the first thing that I noticed when I walked in here was this window that divides the living area to the bedroom. Completely weird.
Super
What is
weird.
happening with that?
Super weird. I have no idea. And that was actually something that I wasn't sure if I was going to purchase a condo in the first place. So I want to change that completely.
Okay, and I actually have a great idea what to do with that, but I do want us to get a little bit inspired first. Want to head out shopping?
Yes, let's do it.
So I brought you to IKEA because this is really one-stop shop for your entire space, and I wanted to start off in the kitchen department. What do you think?
I love it. All right, so Shai, I'm thinking that we do white because of the small space.
Okay, yeah, I mean, that's a great idea, but that's also a misconception to have an entirely white kitchen, making the space feel a lot larger.
Okay, talk to me.
There's ways we can work around that. So let's look at the white upper glossy cabinets, because doing a glossy upper cabinet is going to reflect light, and it's going to actually then make the space feel larger. But with that reflection, we can then do a matte gray base cabinet, and that's going to be really friendly when it comes to people leaning with their fingers on here.
Love that.
I got you, girl. So Nicole, your kitchen is pretty small. It's a straight run, pretty easy to plan. But for those people who have a little bit more of a complicated kitchen, IKEA has a variety of services that you can come in, plan your kitchen, get measurements done for you. Really makes it easy.
That's so nice because for first-time people like me, I really have no idea where to start, so it makes it way easier.
So there's a couple things that I really want you to concentrate on.
Okay.
Scale and proportion and size of the furniture, the finishes, and the color in the space.
Okay.
Let's start here in the bedroom because there's lots to choose from.
I know it's overwhelming.
What is the one thing then that you feel like you need in your space?
The one thing I think I need to consider is storage. I don't think I'm gonna have enough room for like dressers to fit all of my stuff. I have a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So I feel like something like this would be good because then I can hide it in here.
I love the idea of doing additional storage in a bedroom, but the thing to keep in mind is that your space is pretty small. So to have drawers on both sides of the bed, you're gonna have a little bit of difficulty opening it on one side.
Yes.
I have a solution. A hydraulic lift. That's going to be so much easier for you. You're going to have all the space under your mattress and not have to worry about drawer pulls.
That sounds great.
I'm going to let you do the living room on your own, and I will catch up with you a little bit later.
All right, let's do it. Okay, so I'm searching for the perfect couch and I'm trying to keep all the rules that Shai gave me in mind. My eyes are immediately drawn to this. I love everything about this couch, but I feel like it's impractical, and Shai would say that. I hear his voice in my head. So I'm gonna say no. I do spot a couch over here though that looks way more practical. Size, color, functionality of it. I think you would be proud of me.
Oh, the lessons from Shai, they stay with you. I think it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. And in the beginning, were you thinking of renovating anything? Did you just think maybe I'm going to touch one room, I'm going to do the kitchen?
It definitely started out with a small kind of plan, and then as I got excited about really making this a whole transformation, and then one thing led to another, Trace, and the whole thing was gutted.
The whole thing was
whole
gutted.
thing.
So I should mention Nicole actually works on our morning show, Breakfast Television Toronto, and so you know we have an extra, and we're extra invested in your happiness.
Thank you.
So it's lovely to see that, and so many of us at home can relate to that. You fix one thing,
Absolutely.
and then all of a sudden you're like,
It snowballs.
But I
but
should
the
do
living
this.
room doesn't belong here anymore with the beautiful
snowballs.
kitchen. I got to make the living room up to the same standards.
Exactly.
So We've got demolition B-roll actually right now. Let's take a look at that because you ripped it all out.
All of it.
Oh my gosh,
all of it.
We knocked down a wall, we added a wall.
Wow. we did a lot. Now, the thing with this is, of course, small spaces, so you really want to really invest in smart furniture. IKEA was great for this.
Yeah.
The other thing is the floors. You see that we ripped out the floors because a cohesive floor in a small space is going to make the space feel larger.
Right.
So you'll see that in the after.
Okay.
Yeah, you did a lot. She actually did some of the demo herself.
I actually
What
did
did you do? What did you do?
Heels.
Of course in heels. It's Nicole. What did you do yourself?
I helped knock down a wall. It was like a rage room. It was awesome.
Yes.
It was awesome. And I tore out the floor. And then I said, team, take it away.
There you go, because that's kind of the fun stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, amazing. You took down walls, removed the window dividing the bedroom and the living room. It blocked up the bedroom entrance from the hallway. So you did all of that. And it's finally done. The renovation is complete. Everything is in place. Let's take a look at the finished condo. And it's a great example of how good design can make the most of a tiny space.
Shai, welcome to my home.
Oh my God, Nicole, this is one of my favorite reveals. This is amazing. So guys, if you remember, we started off, we had this weird wall here with this cutout window, which made no sense. Change it to these great panel doors.
I love this
right?
so much.
So much more natural light comes in. Now, your bedroom is kind of small, so you have to be really smart with the storage.
Yes.
Talk to me about the closet.
Oh my gosh, the pack system, I can fit all of my stuff in there,
And there was a
believe
lot,
it or not.
guys.
There's a lot of stuff. And it's really nice because I could customize it to the way that I really needed the storage to be. So it was really helpful.
You have pullets for your jewelry, for your belts, for all your stuff. Now, the bed, that was one of the other options to add some storage. So we have the hydraulic lift on there.
Yes, that was the best suggestion. I can't even tell you. We're not going to show you what's under there, but there's a lot of stuff under there.
Yeah.
And then not to mention the bed itself is actually so comfortable.
And of course, sleep is essential for you because you wake up so early in the morning.
Morning comes very soon, so yes, you're 100% right. Speaking of the bedroom, we decided to move the balcony door into the living space this time around.
And this is a great idea because it's nice to have people going out to your balcony in the summer, not through the bedroom, but through the living room.
Makes way more sense.
Now, small spaces, it's very much about using a vertical space for a good design concept. So we've hung cabinets on the wall rather than having them on the floor, and it really creates a nice vibe in the living room. And I'm noticing the sofa.
You impressed?
You did a great job. I love the fact that you chose a darker color too because it really grounds the space. So Nicole, let's end up in the kitchen because this is not a space that you had planned on doing.
No, but here we are and I love it.
Yeah, I think it came out great. So we started off with the ring hole glossy cabinets, which is great for small space. It reflects light, makes the space feel larger, and then continued that color throughout the condo with, of course, Benjamin Moore's Decorator's White. The countertops, Caesar stone. Do you love them?
I love them because they're so easy to maintain.
Yes, and what's great feature about that we actually did was we actually brought them up the backsplash as well. So minimal grout lines, minimal cleaning. You carry them over here to the island, which is custom.
I did, yes. This custom piece is great because it makes it easy to entertain. I've already had friends over and we've had a great time. And now I can host you. And I want to thank you so much for making my dream home come to life. I really appreciate it.
It was my pleasure.